I'm finna put out an album like that too. My 808, like Metro album, I got my shit finna come out.
So for the kids that's watching, like, how does a young producer like lock in with Southside? How do I get Southside attention?
It's a new game. It's easy. It's not as hard as it was like when me and Lex started or me and Metro started to be producers no more. I'm a person like, I don't give a how big you is, what you got going on. If I can't vibe with you, I ain't sending you no more.
I remember you said that about Polo G, like when you first was in the studio with him, like versus like how y'all are now.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to me.
Name like top 5 VSTs you be using.
They're making my own shit for producers right now and my own plugin. I went and bought, like if you see my other room, I went and bought all the to make my own loop.
Hold on. We finally got that nigga, y'all.
No, finally. No, literally, finally.
We finally got that nigga.
Nah, for sure. I'm sorry too, y'all. Been running crazy, man.
Are you a real one for doing this on your birthday?
Nah, for sure. Appreciate that.
For sure.
So let's get into some of the critics. We got Drake, Future, Kanye West, Gucci Mane, Jay-Z, Travis Scott, Lil Wayne, Polo G. I mean, we could be here all day.
Just going off the credits, like, name someone who you haven't really worked yet that you want to. And it could be outside of hip hop. It could be pop, country, it don't matter.
Artist-wise, I don't really care to work with, like, no more artists for real. I want to work with, like, I never met Dr. Dre. I want to work with Dr. Dre. Like, producers, I want to work with for real.
Before we really get into, like, the come-up story, I do want to say, bro, we do have to give you your flowers. Like, ProducerGrind was started back in 20. When them niggas started that shit? We the new niggas. Like, old niggas don't do the podcast no more. PG started 2015. Like I said in Metro interview, Metro, you, DJ Spins, 1088, Zaytoven, y'all really the pillars and like kind of like the grandfathers of our foundation. You feel me?
That's like if you just name a family. That's a real,
you know what I'm saying?
Real life family.
So for you to come on here and just show love to the community, and we're a small outlet too, like. Producer-wise, yeah, niggas know PG, niggas know producer culture, but like we ain't like Breakfast Club, we ain't like them other outlets.
Yeah.
For you to come on here and show love to the community, that's really, really fire for
Nah, for sure.
And to be honest, we really want to give you the platform to speak. Like, you seen all the politics shit that been going on with the producers last year with Loops, Blitz, all that shit. We just really want to give you the platform and you tell us like your opinions on situations for real.
It's a new game. It's easy. It's not as hard as it was like when me and Lex started or me and Metro started to be producers no more. You could never know how to do nothing no more. Never know how to play no sounds and get a loop. And just learn how to do drums, hi-hats, and snares. And you're a producer now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a little different. Even the loop shit, I look at that shit like me and Metro made that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? On some sampling shit for real, but it's just like, I look at it like, that the kids that do the loops, I respect them. I like them. I think they dope, but they need to respect us more. Like kids like me or people like Metro because it's like at the end of the day, some of them kids way in Germany, there's no way possible you're gonna get a Future placement if it wasn't for Southside or Metro. Or a Young Thug placement if it wasn't for Southside or Metro. So we get these kids these placements and then they come back and just I want half of this. I want this much money. I want 20,000. Like, you know, like you really did something and I really blew your whole career. So they just need to have respect when they come. Because in a minute, I'm going to go back to just doing what I did before.
I heard you talk about that and what it was you, Tay Keith, and some other niggas and then you was talking about going back to scratch and shit.
Yeah, because it's like I could sit there and do that shit, but the loop shit, it cut down time for me because I got a busy schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it cut down time, so I fuck with it, but it's like, if I have to, I'll go back to that. Because the business behind that shit starting to get weird with them kids.
Yeah.
Then these kids getting managers they never meet, that, you know, that might envy me about some other shit that I never knew and just make it hard. Or that they lawyer might envy me. It makes it hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's fucking up a creative process.
Shout out like good sample makers that you just fuck with that do good business right now.
Yeah, it's a couple of them, like kid named Shotty, like Shotty cool. Kid named Henny cool. It's a couple of them that's just cool. Like, they don't really give me no
Shout out Henny.
No hard times. Like, I fuck with them. Like, you feel me?
All right, so kind of getting into the come up story. Like, I feel like every producer really knows the come up story. Like, we know how you got the laptop from the airport. We know about, you know what I'm saying, to come up with Waka, but kind of talk about like the real like old dark studio days. You feel me? You, Metro, Sonny, Young Weezy in that house really working. Like, that's the stories we don't really hear about too much.
Shit, dark was the spot. Like, initially, like, kid Zach Follow, his uncle, Mr. Frank, got Dart for Zach. Like, he was the dude that was owning Dart at the time. You feel me? He got it for Zach Follow, this white kid we used to work with. Zach was hard. So, but we all just like, he used to just give us rooms in there, like, you know? Just like all the other rooms besides Zach room, we just wanted to get Zach beats.
Right.
And we was like, he hard anyway, we're gonna give him beats. Like, and we get a free studio. So we started working out of there, me, Metro, Weezy, like you said. Like Weezy wasn't even this Weezy today. Like, you know, Weezy was, what Weezy from Mississippi or some shit like that? Weezy was fresh from where he from or whatever. Feel me? Weezy was a white t-shirt on or a colorful t-shirt, big jeans, tennis shoes every day. Weezy a fly nigga now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I really watched Weezy transform into a superstar that he probably never thought he was gonna be either. You know what I'm saying? I watched him transforming that. Even Thug, we used to have Thug up there. Thug made Danny Glover at dark. He made Danny Glover at dark. I was making the beat for Danny Glover and I looked at the door like this. He was just standing at the door rapping. Like he couldn't even, the door wouldn't even open. He was standing, because it's locks on the door. He was just standing there rapping and I looked up and I opened the door. He like, hey, can you bring me this beat over here right now? I made Danny Glover.
Kind of like talk about like formation of 808 Mafia. Like we know you started it, but kind of like talk like, that's how y'all came together type shit. Cause it's like, I don't ever think it would be another 808 Mafia, bro.
It won't. It never will.
Yeah.
They're gonna try, but it never will. TM my real big brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew TM since I was 17, some shit like that. TM was the finest nigga where we from and making beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to be like, man, I want to make beats as hard as TM beats. His name was Brewski Boy. His name wasn't even TM88. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make beats like Brewski. So I try to make beats. I remember one day I was at my homie Sheldon. Free my homie, he locked up right now. My homie Sheldon had gave me a room in his apartment and shit. Had like the little speaker set up in there. I'd be in there making beats. He had him pull up one day. I remember he came in and was like, I was playing on the beats. He like, that one beat hard. I thought that shit was like, I'm like, damn, this nigga Brewski like my beats. That's TM, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I got with Waka, Woo, my homie that just came in. That's Waka big brother, that's Woo the Kid. Woo, like, I used to make beats for Woo all the time. Eventually, Waka just blew up, you know what I'm saying? And I started doing different shit. Like with me and Lex, I really had gotten the dough. Like started understanding shit, was getting 10,000 a beat, like shit like that. And I Dunk, my homie Slim Duncan, rest in peace Slim, Dunk called me one day, because me and Tim really wasn't even fucking with each other either at this time. We was on, so I was like, I ain't fucking with him shit. He was on some, he ain't fucking with me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Dunk called me and was like, hey, like Tim my producer. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, huh? He like, that's my producer. He like, bro, you need to pull up. Y'all need to chop it up. He like, I think y'all would be better together. Like on some shit like that. So I'm like, all right. Dunk was my big brother. So I'm like, all right. We pulled up. Me and Tim chopped it up and we ran. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Did not slow down like at all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit became 808 Mafia.
That's hard.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We really, really ran. Everything else came and fell into play. Like the Tarantinos and the D-Waz. Everybody else just fell into play. Like I met everybody on some different like family shit. Like I meet from their family member. These ain't no kids I was finding on the internet. Like,
like y'all really family and came up together.
Like I knew D.Y. cousin Cup since Cup was in the 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? So, and they from Chicago. So Cup introduced me to D.Y. I had to take him on. Cup like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like Tarantino came from one of my other brothers that I knew since I was young. Like that's just, all of them was like they was family to somebody else. So it's like I had to help them. We had to get on. We all stayed in the house together, no matter if it was 10 of us, 11 of us in the house, sharing food, whatever it is. We'll go buy 40 burgers. We're going to share this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really all thugged it and grinded together for us to become what I am and what we are. You know what I'm saying?
So how did your tag come about?
Waka came up with Sizzle. Like, Waka used to say my name in the song. He said in the song on, I want to say it was him and Gucci album, Ferrari Boys. And he was like, 808 Mafia, Sizzle and Lex. That's where the 808 Mafia came from, the name. When he said that, I took that name. He just said that shit freestyling, and I was like, what? I'm running with this shit. But he used to just always say Sizzle. Like, he'd say my name in the song after he rapping on it. He just sent me the song when he first said it the other day. He'd just say Sizzle as far as ad-lib. So everybody just started calling me Sizzle. Like, you know what I'm saying? My very first tag, it was me saying it. I just made it like sound like a little kid voice. But like all my new tags right now, the 808 Mafia tag, Perps got them dead on our other producers. He just sent them to me. I'm like, that's crazy. My tags now, my son, I really got up one morning and walked downstairs in my house, and my engineer right there, him and my son was downstairs. My son had the shit on, just in there recording shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? And he was like, I made you some tags, Daddy. And I was like, all right, bet. And my daughter made the new one. My daughter had made the new 808 Mafia tag. They just got up and just did it on their own. I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna use them. Yeah, I made them.
So what was the thought process behind building like 808 Mafia, and what were your goals for it?
My goals for it back then were just to get us known. You know, like my goals from back then and my goals now have changed. They completely two different things, but
I was gonna ask you that too.
yeah, my goals back then was just to get us known and get us out of the situation we was in and make life better for us.
So what's your goals now?
My goals now is to sign 5,000 kids in the next 10 years and make one of the biggest publishing companies in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my goal now. And just eat off of it in every way and just put back in the production community for sure.
Yeah.
I said we're going to make the plugins, we're making all the shit just for, to help kids out.
Reach back to the community.
Yeah.
So for the kids that's watching, like, how does a young producer like lock in with Southside? How do I get Southside attention?
I ain't gonna lie. It's this kid on my Instagram, right? And it's fucked up. Fucked up what I'm doing. The kid get up every day and make beats and put day one of trying to get noticed by Southside. He had like day 200 and something right now. It's been damn near.
How you did it?
Now, I'm gonna wait till he get to a whole year because his beats getting better and better. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign him.
Oh, that's hard.
He posting it like it's a video on the store.
Yeah, like I gotta find this shit, man. This shit is.
They just gave him like you just told him the South and how to get signed.
Nah, I'm telling them now. Yeah, I see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in a minute, I'm gonna sign him.
Man,
if it ain't too late.
And if it be hyper here, he gonna be like, that nigga talking about me.
Right.
Nah, shit fucked me up though.
Let's talk about like producers like locking in with the studio. Like,
what you mean? Like
let's just say I walk in. I know, cause I know like I'll just be honest. Like we're talking about kids that be in Germany, kids that be in Europe, kids that be in Canada. Like when they walk up and want to approach you and be like, I want to work with you. Even though to you that's like niggas just walk up to me, but they don't have that thought process. You feel me? So like just walking up to you and saying like I want to work with you. Like how would you?
They don't. Some of them can't get a word out their mouth as a producer when they walk up. They don't never walk up and say. I'll walk up and say something to them, but they say something to me like, bro, you all right? What's up, bro? Like,
So you be stuttering and shit.
That's how. Like I just met a kid earlier. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. But I just met him earlier. They followed me to like 2-3 stores. And the chick he was with walked up and was like, man, hey, look, you like his favorite producer, like he a producer. He want to holler at you, like, the swoop. So I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, what you, like, don't be scared, nigga. Come holler at me, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get nowhere like that. That's how I end up signing Smatt, the little nigga I got, Smatt. Been making a lot of the Polo shit with me from New York. Been making a lot of shit that's been coming out this year. Lil' bro been going crazy. I signed him like 6 months ago. But I met him at Wu and Waka grandmama house in the backyard in Queens.
Oh, wow.
In the summer. And he kept, like, I want to play some beats. I kept spinning them. Like, yeah, I'm listening to motherfuckers. We go to the studio. He keep, bro, let me plug up and just play something. I'm like, hold on, bro. I got shit going on right now. I got Herbo in here recording. Offset finna pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on. I fuck around and get high and go to sleep on the couch.
Oh, he started playing beats.
While Offset and them was in there, he started playing beats. You feel me? I wake up. But the shit sound like me. I wake up like, man, how the fuck I made this? I wake up, I'm like, who the fuck beats is these? The little nigga was just smiling. He like they mind, big bro. You feel me? And I'm like, oh, I'm signing you.
That's like, how you supposed to do it.
Like you ain't quit. Like you feel me? Like you stay here with me. It's 6 a.m, nigga. You still here. Like you feel me? I signed him too. Changed his life. Like I fuck with little bro. That's my little nigga.
He said he was gonna get his opportunity.
Like, he took his opportunity. Like you feel me? Like went crazy.
How do you just feel about like the younger generation of producers just copying the 808 Mafia sound? Like I know obviously like that's what they're gonna do, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
But, like just how do you feel about it? Like just how you just changed the sound?
I'm flattered. Shit, I love it. I can't wait. Every kid I sign, I be looking for me. Like I love it. Like I'm not one of them be like, man, they sound like us. Like, duh. If they ain't sound like us, we ain't doing something right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Metro, not them niggas is gonna be like, oh, they sound like us, I ain't fucking with them. I'm gonna embrace you. What's up, bro? Like, you could do this, this, and this, and this for this shit to sound like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I teach them, and I sit and learn from them, too. I got Dope upstairs, TooDope upstairs, one of my producers. He made Too Sexy upstairs right now. Same thing with Dope. Like, I keep Dope with me. Niggas don't know Dope be with me on the regular. But it's to get them better and better and better and better and better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't a hater. I'll never be that.
I can tell you, don't want that shit, man. We were trying to do the shout out to Dope, bro. I met Dope like a year and some ago at an Atlanta Hawks game. But Dope was saying the other day, he was like, bro, I want to do this interview right now. Like, I be with Southside, Tim every day. Them niggas got hits. I just have some hits.
That's all he want to do is work.
Yeah.
But he got a number one. This nigga's crazy. He got a number one song.
He still feel like he gotta wait. Yeah.
And he Dope really from my hood. Like, Dope like a little me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to, come on, Dope, you can't be getting in trouble. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just was tripping. We was out. Me and him just came from shopping. I'm just tripping here and there buying shit like I'm buying shit. That shit fuck with me. I'm just sitting there like, damn, my little brother was just thugging 2 years. Yeah, I'm like, this shit crazy. Me and my brother them. So yeah, shout out my little brother dope. But prime example, like I'm gonna help. I ain't gonna never ever. I ain't gonna hate on y'all. I fuck with them. You feel me? I sign every one of them if I could who sound like me.
How old was you around the Waka run? Like, how old was you back then?
I was young, but I was like 19, 18.
Yeah.
It's a Hood Affairs video with Wu on there when they first showed me for the first time ever on camera. I was 18. Wu was like, he ain't even old enough to drink liquor, but he making beats like this. These shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was during the time like a Gucci and them. It wasn't no young producers. All them niggas was older and had shit going on. Me and Lex was kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like real kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was young. I grew up in that shit. Like, 17 living at the house with Gucci Man. Imagine how
just crazy. Man. Like, it's like you can't even describe that. It's like
it was just
a dream.
It was like it was a dream, but it was like, damn, like
this shit real. Like,
I didn't think this like now and today is like that shit was legendary.
Yeah,
because it created what we all are, all of us. You know what I'm saying, he plays the first role in creating all this shit. Him and Waka.
So let's go into some do's and don'ts in the studio.
Don'ts. Fuck the dudes. Don't.
I was gonna say the don'ts, dude.
Don't throw the vibe off.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some rap niggas coming in motherfucker and just throw the vibe off. Like, just off. Like, all the way off. I'm a person like, I don't give a fuck how big you is, what you got going on. If I can't vibe with you, I ain't sending you no beats. I ain't working with you.
You say that shit. I hear you say that in a lot of interviews. Like,
yeah, like.
I remember you said that about Polo G, like when you first was in the studio with him. Like, versus like how y'all are now.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah.
Herb was like that too. Herb wouldn't talk to me. Herb and them just looking at me like I had to do some whole shit and show them like, hey bro, like bro, y'all niggas tripping, bro. Like, you feel me? But Polo my boy now, that's my little brother. You feel me? But I at the same time, niggas that be like that, feel me? It depends on the person.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, I like the fact that Polo don't really fuck with niggas. I'm saying, like, throw the vibe off, come in here, just trying to produce and rap. That's throwing the vibe off, telling niggas what to switch on the beats and what to do. And it's like, just sit down and rap, bro. We're going to fix all that shit later. You do your job,
I'm do mine.
Yeah, like, we're going to do that later, bro. Just rap. I don't need your help. You feel me? But just don't throw the vibe off. Dudes, man, try to work as much as possible. We in this motherfucker, like, as much as possible. Like, don't come in here feeling yourself, one song, I'm him, like, that's cap. You feel me? Like, work as much as possible, because the nigga that's him will come sit in here and do 20 songs. You feel what I'm saying? Then come back the next day and do 20 songs.
But yeah, niggas gonna make like 100 beats, but I really want to talk about like just the run. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the 808 Mafia run really started with the Monster mixtape.
Yeah, it did. It really, really did.
So I really just want to work through that whole timeline. Like, let's really start with the Monster mixtape. Fuck
the
up.
boy who just called, man, y'all got to thank him for that.
Ooh.
Metro, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That was like, that my twin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even got to be there with him, and I'm there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he was. Like, because I want a nigga that'll pull up to the studio. I was not with the videos, the studios. Like, he called me when they shot the Monster video. I was supposed to be in the video with him dancing. I don't do all that. Like, I always grew up in the street, so it just was, I used to just be like, man, all I know how to do is come do this. Like, I'm gonna send the beats. I ain't with the chilling with niggas. You feel me? I just got like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Over the years. But that little nigga there, he's the reason. You feel me? He play a big role in what 808 Mafia is.
Yeah, so kind of like give us like the everyday of that whole 2015, 2016 run with Future. Like, what was that like?
I started going around with Tro. That shit was, man, me and Tro would be together more than, me and Tro cook up at the house more than anything and just go up there taking beats, like, you know what I'm saying? But that whole run, like just us being out, you saying like Dirty Sprite 2 times and shit like that, huh? Like, it was crazy. That's when I first came to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even like the deals we was getting, like they was saying numbers to me that I just be like, damn, y'all finna give me this much money? Cause I made these beats on this shit right here. All right, cool. But that shit just like, that was really the switch. That was just like, all right, we ain't the little nigga producers no more, we millionaires now.
Right.
That switched us over, like all the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2015, 2016, this was some good years.
I know this is a hard question to ask though. Niggas really don't, they be like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, what project you feel like, the project that really like stood out to me, like, was like, oh yeah, I gotta get into the producer shit with like 56 nights. Feel me?
Yeah, I made every beat that Tarantino made, Bars Badness.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So we made every beat on there, literally. Like, Say the Way Mafia, the whole shit. That's one of my favorite projects.
Yeah.
I didn't even, like, it's crazy because I had went to South by Southwest and Future ended up calling me on some shit and was like, he pull up on me. So I pulled up on him, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my son, me and Mello, me and Baby Sizzle. I pulled up on him and Casino pulled me to the side and was like, man, nigga finna drop the hardest shit of his life. All your beats. So I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I didn't even know. Feel me? I ain't find out till like a day before it dropped.
Yeah.
Feel me? And he like, come on, we finna go to Esco room. I went to Esco room. I walked in, Esco was just cheesing. Going through that shit on the computer. He like, man, this shit, every one of these your beats. Like, shit about to be crazy. Crazy. And that shit dropped. That shit was crazy.
Hood gang, like.
That shit went crazy. Shit fucked my mind up. I was like, damn, I'm really going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? That shit dropped and went crazy though.
Feel like y'all would ever going around like that again? I know Future got some shit going. Like I know he got some shit in there.
Man, we ain't even gotta do it. Like,
Mm.
like me, him, like he got so much music, bro. Like it ain't even. Any day, if he just want to say, I want to drop a Metro album, he could drop it. If he want to say, I want to drop a Southside album or an 808 Mafia album, he could drop it. Like,
y'all just got that many songs
that
together.
got that. I just was with him and just did music with him like 2 weeks ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we never, even if it's not the same how we used to always pull up, I still go like every 2 months.
Right.
I go see him. He called me earlier. Like, I'm gonna pull up on him today, go do some music. You feel me? Like that's always.
This is me. This is my personal opinion. I count like this, like the third Southside run, cause I really count like what you did with Waka, and then what all of y'all did with Future. Like, I remember in 2015, like I remember them headphones, them fucking gummies, bro. Them shits be loud as hell.
Yeah.
I remember listening to that, and all I hear is I'm rolling.
Oh,
You feel me?
That's my shit.
And I'm like, bro, Herbo Southside, like, that's a real like deadly combo. And then I remember my senior year. What was it? I think it was like a little bit after my senior year. That's when y'all came out with that tape.
Swervo.
Yeah, kind of like talk about like your relationship with Herbo and how y'all met and stuff.
Man, that's my little brother. Like them niggas, they had came. He had came. He made I'm Rolling that day. He made I'm Rolling. No, he made I'm Rolling before that. He made what is it? I want to say one of the 4 Minutes of Hells or some shit like that. I had made the beat too. It's one of them songs he had made, but they came to Atlanta. They sent him to Atlanta to work for me his first time in Atlanta. He came and them niggas wouldn't even talk to me in the studio. I had to cut the music off and tell niggas like, hey, I'll come outside real quick. I took niggas outside, popped the trunk of my car and was like, hey, bro. Pulled out all these sticks, all these guns, gave niggas guns. Like, hey, bro. Like, y'all ain't got to be so uptight. He was just talking about this shit the other day. Like, y'all ain't got to be so uptight. Them little niggas been my little niggas ever since. You feel me? Like, my dogs. Like, you feel me?
That's really so crazy.
No, it's a true story, bro.
I believe you.
They've been my dogs ever since. Like, you feel me? Herb, my real little brother. Like, Herb talked to my mama, same amount. I talk to my mama. That's my real brother. Like, talk to my son on the phone. I check on his kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my real brother. He been with me shit the last 2 weeks right now, every day. We just staying at my house, all kind of shit. Because we doing Big Swerve.
Okay,
so it's like another Swervo we finna do. We're gonna drop that shit this year.
Damn, that's gonna be hard.
Shit crazy already.
That Swervo tape was like so crazy to me, especially the song with it was Herb and Chief Keef on it.
Oh yeah, that was fire. That was their first song together too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was their first song together.
I remember this was like I don't even know. I just remember you saying, I think it's when y'all did this shit on Breakfast Club and you was saying like how to make the beat and then you'll go in and do like a couple bars and then Herbo will come in after you and
I rap like 16 bars. Cause his features be hard. Like her features be crazy. Like when he featured on a nigga's song, his verses be retarded to me. I be like, damn, nigga, you
don't do that on your song.
Yeah, I be like, you still go crazy on your songs, but when you
it ain't
feature on a nigga's song, you be wearing the song out. So I rap on this shit and be like, bro, jump on this shit. Yeah, get that motherfucker like he doing the feature and go crazy. And I tell him, all right, mute what I said and do another part right there now.
That's
then we got whole songs. Feel me? It's like I'm tricking him. Like, all right, I'm finna trick this nigga Herb. Make him think he doing the feature. Do the feature verse. Soon. That's gonna just set the pace of the song. All right, come on now, we finna do a hook.
Sometimes it be a mind thing though. That's
heavy. It is. So he wasn't them, I had to trick him. But now that little nigga so hard, I ain't gotta trick him. That nigga know he Herbo right now. He going crazy.
You know what sound I really fuck with? Pyrex shit. What's the blood on the
yeah, he
like 2, 3. What's it called, bro? What's Blood on the Hills?
Man, that's emotional sizzle. That's what we call him.
Fire, bro.
He gonna get on there and cry his heart out on that motherfucker for the girls. Like, look, bro, fire.
Yeah.
I signed him too. I just signed Lil Bro to Epic. He just signed him as an artist. because he was already signed with us as a producer. So I just went and gave him a whole artist deal now.
Damn, that's hard.
I actually called him a day and told him, like, bro, you are not a producer anymore. Like, stop getting on here trying to sell beats, do collabs. That shit is over with.
Get in the studio.
You are an artist, bro. Like, I don't want to hear none of that producer shit.
What does like a producer like need to have to be 808 Mafia? Cause let's look at someone like ATL Jacob, for example. I remember doing the watching
Jacob since he was 14.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like, just
talk.
signed to Pluto. He from my side of town. That's my real little brother.
Y'all all really just family.
Yeah, like for real. It's, you gonna go to Metro, Southside, or
it's just different classrooms.
It's all the same thing, but it's just like you gonna sign. That's the only place you're gonna. You feel me? You gonna pick a side. Feel me? But it's the same thing. You feel me? At the end of the day, yeah, Jacob, my little nigga though.
Talk about like Travis Scott. I remember you talking in the older interview how you kind of like Travis Scott like a little brother to you, and how y'all kind of.
That is my little brother.
Yeah, talk about like that relationship.
I talked to bro the other day. That's my little brother. It's my little brother. No matter if we talk 2 months from now, but that's my little brother. Like one of my best friends, 50. Love you tax 50. That's Trav best friend too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but Trav only know 50 from me. You know what I'm saying? Trav, my real brother. I got Jack Boys tatted on my face. They shit from their album. One of these smiley faces. You can't see them right now, but it's my real little brother. Like, we going up about Trav. I'm not finna play. Trav is just Trav.
I want you to talk about like how you build your relationship with artists, because it's like every artist that you work with, like somehow, some way, like y'all build a relationship, and then y'all be like way closer than like, you know, the average like producer artist combo. Like shit, everybody like Herb, Polo.
Cause this shit it's about more than money and music. I can't make music with you or for you if I don't understand your life and understand who you really is. That's how I am. Like, I can't just give a nigga no beats. Like, I gotta really know where you come from, know your struggle, know when you hurting. Like, you feel me? Like, Future back in the day, Future would know. Like, that nigga would know, damn near know how a nigga feeling from the kind of beats I was sending him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
y'all
like,
locked
we
in.
The same, we feeling the same way type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta get to know my homie more than anything, so it'll be, like, I'll go hang with Future and just don't do no music sometimes. Like, used to sit with Thug on the regular and didn't do music. That's my friend. We're sitting there, motherfucker, smoke, talk all day while he rapping on Weezy shit. Like that, bro, that's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all real friends. We made a lot of money together, all us too. So I always just want the relationship to be more about music and money. Like, you know, it's a lot to be an artist. They go through a lot, like a whole lot that people don't even understand.
What do you think like producers lacking as far as like really locking in with artists and be like, bro, let me do your tape? We don't really have like those producer artist tapes like that, like we did back then.
Cause it's not no producers that's like me in Metro or London. It's not that next group hasn't grown to be what we are right now. Y'all gotta think, this 10 years in us working with these artists that we say we want to do tapes with, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So they trust us. I done made hits on hits on, like Dope told you. I done made hits on hits on hits with Future. I done made hits on hits on hits with Offset. I done made hits on hits on hits with 21. They trust us. It's like, we ain't doing nothing but make hits.
Right.
You know, how you not gonna trust me?
That stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta trust me. I done, not one time, I done did it 5 times, 6 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they go like that. They just ain't grew to be what we are yet. You feel me? It's gonna start back happening. Like, I feel like Take finna start doing that. I think he at that level right now where it's like, you know, he could damn do a tape with anybody and it's gonna go crazy. I love his beats. Like, I fuck with him, bro.
So you have like, not even some, most records that, you know, shaped Atlanta hip hop culture. Like, what do you personally feel like is your biggest hit? That's probably a hard ass question, but
that's a hard, very, very hard question. I ain't gonna lie, it's a hard question.
I ain't gonna cap. Fuck up the comments. Like,
fuck up some comments.
Yeah, that shit the one that, like, you know what I'm saying, did it for me. Like,
it's so many though.
Me
like,
experience. Fuck up some comments is one of the ones.
It is one of the ones though.
Like, fuck up some comments, like Stick Talk.
Stick Talk. Damn.
Even like Married to the Game is one of my favorite shits that Future ever did. But all that shit like that, like all them shits is real hits. Even like Tunnel Vision, Kodak Black, me and Metro made that. Like, we got a lot of hits.
Still getting played everywhere, so it's like,
how
can you really tell though?
But even like Danny Glover, Thug shit, that shit shaped Thug whole career. Like, that's one of my biggest hits still. Like, you feel me?
But to get more into like the producer tech shit, name like, get into like FL now, so like name like top 5 VSTs you be using.
Really, I use like Nexus and like Omnisphere. And Electric. What that shit called? Electric X or something like that. Yeah, I use like them 3. I'm making like my own like site with kids and get like loops and sounds and shit right now. 808mafiasounds.com.
That's hard.
And making my own shit for producers right now and my own plugin.
You be fucking with like any like the new plugins, or you just be on like the OG shit?
Yeah, I don't really. I just be, you know.
Yeah.
I went and bought, like, if you see my other room, I went and bought all the shit to make my own loops. I got all I want to spend like $100,000 on keyboards, all kind of shit. I be having niggas in there making that shit now.
Kind of like give producers like advice and tips on melodies, because most of those records were from scratch. Like, I couldn't produce it really like, I don't know, like make melodies for stuff like that. You feel me?
I wasn't really making melodies. I was really just making, I was making a vibe. I might take a sound that ain't even a sound and just
make it a sound.
Make it a sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I just try to keep shit simple with the hardest drums. That's all what I used to always do. Just keep that shit simple. My drum bouncy, super, super bouncy. You feel me? Can't never go wrong.
I remember they go with a fucking against the clock shit. You had to make like a beat in 5 minutes. You remember that video?
Yeah.
You pulling up a Fetrix and you put up that backward vocal shit. It was a rap. The community just
they went crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
crazy, yeah.
They went crazy with it. Like just kind of talk about your experimentation with drums and how your sound came about with the drums.
I always been into drums. Like that's always been my thing. Like I always liked the drums. My dad always had cars with the speakers and shit in the back. So that's what always would tweak me when I'd be in the car as a little boy, hearing that shit. You feel me? So I used to always had like a sub at the house when I was making beats, and I'd take like a piece of paper and tape the piece of paper to the sub, so it'll say just like the back of a trunk car.
That's creative as hell.
You get what I'm saying? So when I make beats, that's how it'll be in that sound to me. Like I always love the drums. Like, and then me and Lex started fucking with the drums. I had this drum that I would always use, but I never would put like a strong kick on top of it. Lex had a strong kick, and Lex, we made Bustin' At Him for Waka. He put that kick on top of that drum, and that shit was just like, oh, here we go. You feel me? We went crazy after that.
All right, so let's talk about that siren though, like the signature sound. Like, first off, why you took it out, and then like when is it gonna come back?
Man, I started using the siren because London used to have this little sound. They used to put in the beginning of the thug beats, like a little hawk or something, like, oh, like used to be like a little sound. I was like, damn, that sound was so hard to me. I used to be like, damn, like London going crazy. Just kept fucking around. I clicked that shit one day and I was like, damn, this shit sound crazy. I just put it in the beginning. We gonna start rapping on them bitches and that shit just went. Feel me? But I stopped because that shit just like everybody started using it.
Yeah. You go on YouTube, you look official type beat, hear the siren.
But yeah, like even when I go to the club, the DJs, that's they sound now.
No, literally.
Like it just, you know, everybody it wasn't no, I wasn't different with it no more.
Kind of like, let's talk about like the records that you've been putting out, like the one with Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, that shit crazy. Hold that heat was fire.
Yeah.
I dropped this shit with Dirk too. Save me. I'm finna put out an album like that too. My 808, like Metro album. I got my shit finna come out.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, my shit fire though. My shit more street, it's fire.
Yeah, just raw type shit. That's always been like your sound though.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy though. Shit called Desperado.
That's a good name.
With Desperado.
What made you pick that name?
That's like one of my favorite movies. Some niggas pulling up with guitar cases with guns in them.
Yeah.
Shooting shit up and then gonna sit there and play the guitar and Vicky and sing you a song.
Hey, look at Metro numbers. Like, to be a producer and go crazy with the numbers like he
pushing me to do it. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, you got it. What you doing? Like, come on, bro. Drop that motherfucker. You feel me? He pushing me to do it. Me and him, we gonna do our shit too. The Southside boys shit. Us together and drop an album like that. But I'm gonna drop my shit first. We're gonna go crazy.
So let's talk about the bad. Like, what's some challenges that you face as an up-and-coming producer?
I always had kids. I had like 2 kids by the time I was 21, 20, some shit like that. So I always had kids to take care of. That was the challenge. It was like beats wasn't paying us. It was like nigga was in the streets, but it's like I can't go to jail. I gotta take care of kids too. So it's like either I had to make a choice. A job ain't really for me. It was like I just had to make a choice. I really just took a risk with this shit.
Yeah.
And just try and didn't accept nothing else. And I tattooed my face and shit, you know, so I could never get no job. Feel me? That's all I had to do. I'm like, this shit gotta work. You know what I'm saying? And it worked.
I'm kind of getting into like the business shit. Like, do you still go through like struggles with business as far as like just getting paid and shit like that as a super producer?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Tell me one way that you know to go and get money easily.
Well, I feel like that's an easy.
That's a good way to say that though.
Like
that was a good way to prove his point.
Yeah. Like what's
nothing gonna come easily.
Nothing's gonna come easy. Well, especially about money, I don't fuck what you do. You play sports, whatever it is.
It's not easy.
Gonna work for that money. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't easy. It's always an issue.
The reason why I bring it up, because I feel like producers, like, you know how the shit is, like the producer union and producers just getting hold by the business, and I just want to know, like, from your standpoint.
808 Mafia, we don't get hold at all. Like, you feel me? Like, you can't try to hold me with business because I'm gonna see you out and we gonna be on bullshit. Like, you feel me? You ain't holding us. Feel me? But it still be an argument about shit between lawyers.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and I will get on the phone and call and be like, hey, bro, hit your lawyer because he ain't even trying to have this shit going on. So, you know, but it's a headache sometimes. Like, shit be a headache.
Kind of like just give advice to like a producer. Like, let's say like me, for example, like I wake up in the morning, I see this big ass hit. I'm probably a part of it with another producer, but I don't know no shit about it. I don't know like nothing. Like, I'm just like shocked. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because a lot of producers run to Graham and just start talking crazy. But like, what's your opinion on that? You feel me?
All right, so you as the person that you are, as just the only person in the world that's you're responsible for your own ignorance. So you can't not blame nobody else because you didn't educate yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you sit here and educate yourself to make a beat, educate yourself on how you get paid. I can't blame nobody for what happened to me when I was young, when I didn't get certain checks. I didn't cry about it. You feel me? I never sued the people, never pursued it to go get the money from them, nothing. I created a whole nother catalog once I knew what the fuck I was doing. And that's what we're living. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Can't fault nobody else for you not knowing.
That's
I go like, I fuck with it. I feel like you got this mentality, like it's just blunt, it's straight what it is. And I feel like a little bit of producer community, like just wants to be like baby fed this shit when it's like, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't baby fed, so I don't baby feed my niggas like, at all. Like these niggas, I tell them all. I said this before. This shit is a fucking competition amongst me. Y'all at competition with Metro. Y'all at competition with London. That's how I need to treat it. You feel me? If we all going back and forth, competition, we're gonna fill up all the top slots. That's what we is right now.
Right.
So I treat it's friendly competition. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I be happy as fuck. Like, when I seen Metro numbers for the first week, I was in the house jumping on the couches like, nigga, $185, nigga, you going crazy. Like, you feel me? But I like to look at shit like that. Like, I keep the drive in us. Like, you feel me? I like to go in there and hear Dope them making beats. And be like, damn, that shit hard as fuck. I'm finna go in and try to make some shit harder than Dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like that.
So what's a piece of advice you wish you received at the start of your career?
Just wish I would have been taught to have a lawyer. You know, like my own lawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have learned everything.
How do you think producers could start doing better business with each other?
They just need to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
And stop trying to get more than the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying? And respect what's going on. Like, these young niggas, I have 5 placements and think they deserve what the fuck they supposed to get, what I get.
Right.
After I've did everything.
For years.
Fuck the years. After I've got this song placed, put together, I mixed it, I've got it done, I got it put out, I had the video shot, like, and they still want an equal share. Like, that's not fair.
At all.
Yeah. I ain't saying that you're not supposed to get nothing for your art. Like, yeah, but let me get 5% over. I ain't saying give me a whole half over. Give me 2% over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
a little more for
just something.
Extra
Make me
work
feel like I'm
yeah.
the big dog, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Like, you know, everybody deserves to get what they get for the art.
So what's some unreleased things that you got coming out that like we should be excited for?
Yeah, I mean, so I got my album, Revelations of a Desperado coming. Man, I got the Big Swerve, the Polo G album. I ever heard of? One of my brothers in Atlanta, Hunxho. I got an album with Hunxho finna come out.
Oh yeah, he did say that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got an album with Hunxho. That shit crazy too.
I can't wait to hear that. Yeah, shout out to Hunxho.
Yeah. Shit, and whatever else line up after them 4 right now. That's a lot of work on me.
I'm about to say it's somebody that we don't know about, that we not expecting. Like,
yeah, but I don't want to really.
Oh, you're not gonna. Okay.
Hold on, but
I ain't gonna
talk about like how you locked in with Hunxho and shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Hunxho one of those artists. I talk about like, bro, Hunxho gonna be that one, bro. Like,
yeah, he
my boy, one of my homies, Molly, my homie Molly Meach my artist too now. Molly my boy, but Hunxho like Molly they big brother. Like they went through some shit together. All of them Hunxho, Molly, they all went through like a big case and beat it. Feel me? Together, and he introduced me to Hunxho on some like, hey bro, this the hardest one around us with this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up on him. That shit was so hard. I actually sent him some beats. And the nigga sent me the beats back, like 6 songs. I sent him 6 beats.
His work ethic.
He sent me
crazy.
6 songs back in like 4 hours. I was,
His work.
like,
He
I was
don't
gambling
need
at
a
the
studio.
casino. I literally left from gambling, cashing my money out, getting off my exit at my house, and had all the songs back. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
That's literally him. He be in
I
the
would've
studio
played him.
every day.
I'm like, oh, this nigga crazy. And I called him. I'm like, bro, let's do a tape. Like, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna charge you nothing, no shit like that. I just want to do it. Like, I fuck with you. We family anyway. Like, you know, me and bro, he used to didn't really even talk to me either. Like, now it's my boy. Like, he's starting to, like, he had asked me, like, bro, what this shit gonna take for me to work? I was like, man, you gotta open up, bro. Like, you so street.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas be scared of you. Like, them little niggas like that. Like, you feel me? So, I've been seeing him open up. Like, I be seeing him in spots now. He having fun and shit. Like, he starting to understand, like, nigga, you lit.
I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe his sound? It's like melodic trap, like, but it's like a different kind of melodic trap, like.
If it was how future is future, if it was something after the future,
Right.
that's what Hunxho would be.
Nah, facts.
I was dead end. I wanted to say that. I was gonna say like he remind me like just the work.
He kind of do, yeah.
We all been in the studio. With
That's
Hunxho,
why I'm intrigued with him. Like, he's just like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like you see in history repeat itself.
Whatever comes after the future that's Hunxho.
So when we gonna get the CEO Trayle tape?
You tell me.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm ready. I just seen little bro. Like, that's a young nigga.
I'm finna book the studio.
I'm gonna keep it real. That's my little nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love little bro music. Doug really had played me. Doug really made me like
get on him, yeah.
Fuck me up one day. I was sitting there just chilling with Doug smoking, and he had played me a song when he was like, pussy nigga, something about a rib. It's some shit with all of them on the song. They was all rapping back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's some song.
I know what
like,
song you're talking
about. You know what
about.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I made Doug play that shit back like 10 times. Like, play that shit back again.
That shit hard as fuck.
That shit hard as fuck. I'm like, bro, who is bruh? He wasn't there yet, and he ended up pulling up and then Polish.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, Polish raised me. Like, Polish one of my big homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Polish was like, hey, he always like, nephew, that's the one.
Yeah,
like, you feel me? And I just started fucking with bro. And he had pulled up on me before and did some shit, like some little cool shit. But I can't wait. So can we get this done?
Let's do it. As soon as you get back to Atlanta, we locked in.
I'm with it.
Bet.
I'm with it.
All right, so this Southside with 100 goddamn questions and one out. Nah, let me stop playing. Nah, for real, on the real note though, bro, like really appreciate you for just coming on here on this platform and just fucking with us. Bro.
Especially on your birthday, for real.
I appreciate y'all. That. Like we appreciate y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all really goddamn shit. You know, shining the light on shit that, you know, that these kids need to see.
Yeah.
And they need to understand certain shit. And y'all doing that. So we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
It's a wrap, man. We see y'all later, man. Shout out to Max Lord, brother.
Yeah, this the real Max Lord. Juice
Yeah.
WRLD Lab in here.
There's
history in this motherfucker. Them juice chains up there. You feel me? From when he performed, the Rolling Louds. Feel me? This real, like, Juice WRLD history in this motherfucker.
So we going though, man. We see y'all later, man. LA trip going crazy, y'all.
Okay, so this a little off topic, but I had to ask it because I heard you say it in an interview. So like, I know your name is Southside, nickname Sizzle, but I see you said that you got another nickname. You said you refer to yourself as Bob the Builder.
Oh my God.
You knew you were coming with bullshit.
You know, I had to throw in like one.
Thought he was gonna be a producer.
I had to throw in like one crazy question.
Yeah, they call me Bob. I could be Bob when I feel like being Bob.
So would you consider a BBO an investment?
Yeah, for the culture. If I fuck with a girl and you saying this is the reason your self-esteem don't make you feel like how I feel every morning when I get up, I'm gonna give you this little money, help you fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. I want you to feel your best when you with me always.
So you once said you don't rage when making beats, like you just delete a beat, go in the room and go fuck or something, then come back out, make some more shit. So
I mean, that's the truth. See what I'm saying?
No, I had a study. So you say you always got pussy waiting somewhere. That's your thing. It's a studio necessity. So what else is a studio necessity for you?
Weed, my jewelry, some pussy. For me, that's it. Like, I just need and some food. It's like a normal, I ain't one of them niggas like, hey, I got to have the studio like this. Lights low, coffee at this temperature. Like, no, I make beats in the kitchen. I got the keys in the kitchen. Like, I set up one speaker in the kitchen and make beats still to this day.
Some of the craziest studio sessions you had.
I was in the studio, this nigga Waka, man. This nigga had T-Pain there. I'm playing the beats. T-Pain, I fuck with you, I love you. I'm playing the beats and T-Pain standing behind me, man. This nigga just start licking his hand and try like to touch my head like on some like, man, you a genius shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told him like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Like, we all went to tripping. Like, you know, we used to be tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will come around us and not really, like they'll see Waka and not really understand what they really walking into.
What's the most fun y'all had?
Man, Metro have fun.
That's what he was saying. Tripping back then. Like, he was going crazy back then.
He said y'all was having parties, like.
Man, he still having parties. He's still having right now. People have a party tonight. He just called for us. Party tonight, man.
He tried to tell you hurry up so you can get ready.
He ready for me. It ain't even 7 o'clock yet, man. It's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. he ready for me to come down there right now. Like,
Y'all about to pregame before the party.
cause see, like we real friends. Like on his birthday, I went and rented out like the whole Andretti's.
So tell us how you met Woo.
Woo was the foundation of Southside. I met Woo in the hood. Like when we was younger, we used to get into it. Some niggas really wanted to fight me. Feel me? And I ended up meeting Woo and playing some beats from Woo through one of my other homies, Chip. And Woo just fuck with him to the point where Woo had me pull up on him one day and just was like, hey, whatever problems y'all got with bro, we finna get this shit straight right now because he one of us.
I love that y'all able to like, you know, crush all that shit. It don't be that deep, you know?
It don't be crush. It be more of y'all want to go in there and fight. I can go in there and fight. You feel me?
And then we get it over, yeah.
But it's over with after that. Like, you feel me?
Are y'all gonna do a documentary like on how y'all shaped hip hop?
You might have just put that in the air. Thank you, but I'm doing the 808 Mafia documentary right now.
Oh, okay, that's hard.
Yeah,
so when does that come
a lot
out?
of that's gonna plan in there. I'm filming it. Like it's not no shit I'm gonna rush. Like they got footage of me from 2013. When it's time to drop that, it'll be time to drop that.
I remember the goddamn 808 Mafia vlogs and shit.
Yeah, like, but this like that on steroids, cause it's like it's showing my life now. Like
Back then.
shit ain't like them vlogs.
You ever watch the Kanye shit on Netflix?
Yeah, that's why we doing it.
Taking time, yeah.
Cause it's gonna show you when I was jumping out of somebody else's car, fucked up computer, like, you know, I got $5 million in cars in my driveway right now. Every time I feel like it's ready, it's like, it get more exciting.